What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright. Today I got a brand new episode of Stoner Tips here for you guys. Today we're on episode 76 of the Stoner Tips series, man. Today we're going to be talking about glass blunts. So if you guys do enjoy, be sure to smash that thumbs up button and let's dive right on into it. So glass blunts, man. I do have, I think, one or two experiences with these things. And if you guys are interested in learning a little bit about them, that's pretty much what this video is. So glass blunts are relatively cheap. All right, so for the most part you can get a lot of them online. I haven't really seen them in tobacco stores, so if you wanted to get your hands on them by just walking into like a normal store, I'm not 100% sure on that. I did look them up online though. They are pretty cheap. I guess Walmart has them, or my Walmart has them, which is fucking weird, but hey, it is what it is. But the number one thing about glass blunts you guys might want to know before you get your hands on one is I would have a lot of weed on hand before you get this thing, because these things normally don't pack 1 gram, a gram and a half. These things take up to 2 or more grams, I would say, to make a good one. I mean, you could use however much weed you want and just smoke it out of it, but in the end, if you want to get the full experience of a glass blunt, I would pack the thing as much as you possibly can. And those things can, depending on the size of them, bro, they could fit, some of them fit a ½ ounce, some of them fit a quarter, but you're gonna have to have a lot of weed wasted on this thing. And it's not necessarily wasted because it does last a fair amount of time, but in my personal experience, man, I think it burns too quick, and I would rather roll up like 7 or 8 blunts rather than get a glass blunt. But this is something just for your weed experience, something you guys should try if you guys never smoked out of it before, because it definitely does hit. These things are there, bro. They definitely do the work. But if you guys do manage to smoke out of one, you'll feel where I'm coming from. You would have been like, okay, maybe I could have used this weed to get high something else, if you want to save weed and shit. But if you're in a good position right now, you got a lot of weed and you kind of just want to smoke, this is something you should try just for the experience of it, because these things are hard to come by, and not a lot of people really smoke out of glass blunts on a day-to-day basis. Now you can get smaller ones, smaller glass blunts, and they vary in size pretty much. And honestly, glass blunts can hold however much weed you want to hold in it, because it's got this little spinner thing, and that pretty much decides how much weed you want to smoke in the glass blunt. Now, glass blunts are kind of weird because they're built not even like a normal blunt. It looks like some weird ass, like little twisty shit, dude. I don't know. I've never personally owned a glass blunt. I've only went to friends' houses and they've, had a full glass blunt rolled, and that was the only time I really got to try it out. I never really went out and bought my own. Now these things, like I said, these things can run fairly cheap, so they're not really that hard to get your hands on. But like I said, man, you are gonna want to have a really, really good amount of weed to pack this thing all the way. And if you are gonna smoke out of it, I would really suggest packing it all the way, because that's how you're gonna get the best experience out of smoking on these things. You're not gonna want to skimp a glass blunt ever, because it's just a waste of weed, I feel like. And honestly, you're gonna feel like you should have used that weed on something else. At least that's how it worked when I did. I went to my buddy's house and I packed up one of these, but I was kind of skimping. I didn't want to roll a whole eighth into one of these. I think I put like a little under 2 grams, and I still felt like I wasted it. So in the end, man, definitely make sure you have a good amount of weed to roll in these things, depending on the size as well. If you have a smaller one, the smaller ones still pack a lot though, so keep an eye out for that as well. But glass blunts are definitely, like I said, man, there's something you should definitely try if you haven't. But when you are going to try it, make sure you have a good amount of weed, because depending on the size of these things, they could hold a lot of weed. And for the best experience, you are going to want to pack these things as fat as you can, as much weed as you can fit in these things, and that's going to make the thing burn evenly all the way through, and it's going to be the best burning and roasting, experience that you will ever get out of a glass blunt. If you skimp on a glass blunt, it's not gonna burn 100% the way you want to. You might have to keep relighting it, and there are ways where if you pack it super fat, it'll just naturally roast like a normal blunt would, and you can just keep hitting that shit. So in the end, man, it is something you guys should definitely try if you haven't already. But like I said, make sure you got a good amount of weed. Make sure you're at a standpoint where it's like, all right, I don't mind rolling this entire eighth, this entire 5 grams into this thing. Today we're getting high as fuck, so let's do it. You know, you feel me? That type of vibe you're gonna need to be giving off on that certain day to actually enjoy the full experience of a glass blunt. And that's in my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section though about glass blunts. I've only smoked out of them like 1 or 2 times, so it's not, you know, I can't really be making this video too in depth, but that's my personal experience with it. Like I said, leave in the comments if you guys have any other experiences, what you guys think about glass blunts. And other than that, man, this has been episode 76 of the Stoner Tips series, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I am a little sick if you haven't heard it already, and I'm not gonna be, you know, oh my god, this is it, you know, I'm not gonna be crazy you know, excited on the mic like I normally would. My voice isn't all there. I've been sick for the last couple days. I'm not even feeling up to making this video, but I do want to drop something for you guys today. So thanks again for watching, man. Smash the subscribe button as well if you guys are new. Check out my YouTube channel if you guys are new as well. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting on there every day pretty much, so peep that shit out. Other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow for a brand new video, so y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low key. It's your boy, the LowkeyLegend. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.